Hi everyone, I am with Ryan Clarke, who is an advocacy expert. We are here at the Healthy Matters conference. You just did a talk and it was awesome. It was about using AI in advocacy.
That's right.
Yeah, so how can advocates use AI? Just very, very briefly, how can we use it?
Well, I think it's a great starting point to learn about your issues, to understand your issues a little bit more, to ask it questions so that you can become knowledgeable.
Yeah.
Because you can't be an effective advocate to someone else until you understand your issues. So it's a good starting point. And then we talk about using it to help to generate your key messages, your tools, and that kinds of things that you deliver to the person you're advocating to.
Oh, okay. And for somebody like me who does not know a lot about this at all, how should we think of it? Should we think of it as something with all the answers, or as an assistant, or how do we fit this into our brain?
Yeah, it's a great question. At the end of the day, it's a tool.
Right?
I think it's a great assistant. I think it's something that can be used again to help generate content so that you can learn the information you need, but it can also help you understand how to do particular things. You can ask it questions about how do I advocate and that kind of thing, and it will come up with some interesting answers that you can utilize. But as always with AI, we always caution that at the end of the day, you, the advocate, are responsible for the content that you put out there.
Got it. So even if I get it from ChatGPT,
Yes.
and it may be correct, it may not be correct.
That's right.
If I'm putting it out there with my name on it, I got to make sure.
You got to make sure. So you need to do.
So if it says there was a study from Harvard on this, I better make sure there was a study on Harvard.
Exactly. That's right.
Okay. And as well, let's talk about this because I know a lot of folks go through this disease. How can we use ChatGPT or not? Is it useful for us, to get health information?
Well, as is often the case when people are faced with a diagnosis, the first thing they do is Google.
Yeah,
and it
100%.
takes you down a rabbit hole. And many clinicians will say, don't Google it, because it will take you down a rabbit hole.
Yes.
It's the same. It's going to take you down a whole bunch of different places. And while I think information is important, again, just like when you Google something, you need to be able to discern between what is accurate, what is not accurate, what is applicable to me, what is not. And it's a challenge. It is certainly a challenge. So I would not rely on it for medical information.
Okay, see, and I just heard a story this morning where somebody got spurious, or terrible, because spurious is a big word, information from some source online, and it just was awful. And this person had terrible results. So to me, I'm like, please be cautious. Would you agree with that? And make sure all your information, check it with your medical professional.
Of course, always, always, always. Whether it's Google, ChatGPT, it doesn't matter.
Whether it's your best friend down the road, whoever it is,
doesn't matter.
Check it.
Check it, make sure. We call it due diligence.
Right.
So make sure you do your due diligence.
There you go.
And that's very important.
Anything to say to the folks out there going through cancer right now? Right down the barrel. What do you think?
Well, use advocacy to make the change that you need, and it's a powerful tool. Best of luck.
Right on. Thank you so much, Ryan. We really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Right on. Cheers. Take care, everybody. Peace.